Hello Cancer, welcome to your mid-month reading. So this reading is a thank you because of the fact that you guys watched, I think, yeah, you watched the most, I had the most views on your video basically last month. So this is my little thank you mid-month reading to you guys. I'm going to be doing this each month. Sorry, let me just put out my sage because it's getting really smoky in here. I'm going to be doing this each month for the sign that basically watches the most. So thank you guys. I connect to you guys and I relate to you very well, I think, because I've got a Cancer moon, so, you know, there we go. But once again, thank you for all the love and the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. So we're going to do a simple spread. We're going to start off with your position, where you are right now. Then we're going to put down 2 cards for what you have to hand that works for you, what you can work with right now. That is something you can consciously grasp and work with to help improve the month and help to achieve your goals, whatever they may be. Then we're going to look at the things outside of your control. So this can be people in your environment, events that may come in, messages that may come in, and then we're going to look at finally how you are feeling and, you know, looking at you on a deeper level. So this could be to do with health, it could be to do with what you're thinking, it could be to do with things you're feeling, and then finally we're going to round it off with just an advice card of what we can pull into your experience consciously just to help move you forward in the best way possible. So I've shuffled the cards, so I'm receiving messages for Cancer for the mid-month of May. Messages of light, purity, love, guidance and wisdom. Messages for Cancer for the month of May. Right. And a heck of a lot of shuffling, so I think we're good to go now. Okay, Cancer, so you are coming in. How lovely. With the Empress, you're feeling a sense of abundance. I love this, Cancer. This is beautiful. And what I love about the Empress as well is that she's a card that is not just earthy, but there's certainly this kind of, there's a Cancerian quality to her almost. I mean, you can see that there's a sign of Venus there, so there's a femininity to her. But there is this Cancerian quality to Temperance because the Empress, sorry, because she kind of, there's this sense that she is almost blooming, and I look at her and I see the sense of like this almost pregnant looking woman, you know, and obviously pregnancy and motherhood is very much associated to the sign of Cancer. So I feel, Cancer, that you are feeling, I feel like you are feeling blessed. I feel like you're in a place, you're in quite a bountiful place. It looks like you're looking at the cup half full and you're feeling a sense of connection with the earth. You're feeling a sense of deeper love and respect for yourself, which I'm really happy to see, because when we think about last month's reading, or not this month's reading, your monthly, there was a lot of sword energy, there was a lot of there were a lot of reversals. But what I liked was the swords went from 9 of Swords to 10 of Swords, which showed me a completion, almost like a completion of a certain perspective. So I don't know, Cancer, if maybe some of you have taken your blinders off and suddenly started to realise just how bloody amazing you are, how gorgeous you are, and how worthy you are. I get a sense of worthiness, and I feel like you're almost like this is the energy I'm getting from her is like she's swelling with this sense of knowing her value and her worth, and knowing her connection to the earth and the universe, and just knowing that she is provided for. So I love that. Okay, beautiful. So what do you have at hand that you can use to your advantage in your environment? Wow, okay, so now that sword energy has changed up, Cancer. I love it. So we've got, by the way, excuse my voice still, do you know I actually lost my voice on Sunday. I actually couldn't speak at all, and so all my videos have been so delayed the last few weeks because of the fact that my voice has just been coming in and out. Hopefully it's back for good, but still I'm a little bit rough. But anyway, what you have to your advantage, right? This is exactly, oh, I'm getting excited. This is exactly what I was hoping for and kind of what I was feeling. Okay, so you know how in the monthly we talked about that 9 and 10 of Swords, all that sword energy, and me saying to you that basically it's as though you're going to be changing a perspective, changing a view, your view of the world, your view of yourself. I feel like that shift has either happened or it is happening. It's about to happen. Can I tell you something that happened to me? This is a personal story, okay? So this happened to me last night, and this is how I'm experiencing it, Cancer, because I'm a Cancer moon. I had this dream in which I won't go into the details, but the sense of abundance and worthiness I felt actually led to me waking up this morning and feeling a fullness that I've never felt before. and seeing a wholeness and perfection in myself that I've never really appreciated before. So this is kind of what I'm feeling you might be going through. Hey, listen, we're very connected at the end of the day. You know, I'm Cancer, and so are you. So I feel like what you have at your disposal is a new way of thinking. The time is right. If you want to change your thinking patterns, if you understand that what we perceive as tends to also be what we receive, and you know that maybe you've been looking at the world slightly negatively or thinking of yourself as powerless, now would be a really powerful time to be able to shift perspective, whether that's hypnotherapy, depth psychology, whatever it is you want to do, or maybe it's a dream, or maybe it just happens to you. But what you have to hand is the fact that now is a great time for you to be able to come up with not only new ideas, but new perceptions of yourself, and to create from the spoken word, to create from your mental images. And that's how I see this. Yes, I mean, here we've got the Seven of Cups, right? And so the Seven of Cups is about dreams and wishes, but also being careful to being able to discern from the illusions. But what I'm getting here with this is a sense that actually, Cancer, time is right for you to be able to create and no more be an illusion, but actually be able to create these dreams with a new mentality, with a fresh perspective, with a fresh outlook on life. So something has got you feeling refreshed, and this is what you're carrying into. This is what you can use this month. So I want you to use this kind of break that the universe is giving us with Uranus moving into Taurus and so many of these planets retrograde. This break for us to be able to realign, reevaluate, and to basically change our trajectory. And I feel like you're seeing clearly. It's like you're not interested in illusions. I don't feel you're interested in illusions or daydreams or pie-in-the-sky fantasy ideas. I feel like Cancer is being very realistic at the moment, but yet at the same time is feeling the sense of abundance and connection and worth. And you have got that at your disposal. You can create with the words you say this month. You can create with a shift in perspective. I think you can create a really beautiful and abundant life. So what's going on in your environment? These are the things out of your control. This could be people, could be all sorts. Okay, Queen of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. Some of you have got an earth sign that has let go of you, or you are letting go of them. This isn't necessarily a bad thing though. I feel like this was a connection with somebody who was perhaps, there was an addictive cycle with them. Perhaps they kept coming round and round again. Somebody who you had one of those toxic, we like to say toxic relationships. I'm starting to get really sick of that term because I think my understanding of human relationships has gone way beyond there, but I'll make a video on that another day. Anyway, you've got the Queen of Pentacles here with the Devil in reverse. Some of you have let go of, or somebody has walked out of your life who was not necessarily the best for you, the best fit for you. Somebody where it was like an addictive cycle, but at the same time it was weakening, possibly draining on your finances, draining on your physical and your vitality. Maybe that's part of the reason why you're suddenly feeling so much better, Cancer. Maybe that's what it is. This fresh perspective, this person's gone and you're like, whew, gosh, I feel my blessings. But at the same time, this can also be for those of you who doesn't relate to a person. This can also be the ending of a cycle of addiction, a cycle of perhaps addiction or preoccupation with materialism in order to have security. This can be coming more into a sense of alignment. Cancer, the crab, it likes security, we know this. But sometimes we can become over-dependent, we can become materialistic, we can place value in things that actually at first we think are good to place value in, but actually end up debilitating us because we value them so much that the fear, we start to get this kind of panicky control over these things. So for some of you, this could be, and perhaps this is some of the freedom that you feel, is that you're suddenly releasing everything to the universe and saying, you know what, I trust in the universe. I don't need to hold on and hoard or keep this addictive cycle up or allow my sense of security to be on that which I can taste, see, smell, touch and hear. I put my sense of security in the universe, in myself, in the faith that everything is always working for me. So I'm seeing a break here, a break of something that, a break of what I would say is either a negative break of a relationship with either a person who is earthy, very earth-based, very sensual, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm feeling more Taurus energy here. Someone who's very sensual, but perhaps it's an addictive relationship. It's either that, or it's a break with a false sense of security that you were hanging on to. And I feel like the shackles have been released, and you are now free. Oh, goodness me, I will get better soon. Trust me, I am. Ah, gosh, let's talk it into being. I am well, okay? To be honest, this is the best I've felt in ages. So I am well. Okay, so now, what did I say the third lot was going to be? For some of you, this could be the ending or being able to break a spending cycle. Spending frivolously, being addicted to spending, that kind of thing as well. Okay, right. Yes, this is what I wanted to say. So the next two cards are going to be basically what's going on with you. Yes, this is how you're presenting right now, but let's look at what's going on with you at a deeper level. This can be health, this can be how mentality, this can be anything really. So let's just have a look and see what's happening there. Okay. Okay. I really like this reading for you. Okay. So we're saying that we're celebrating. Okay, so some of you have been quite sociable, I feel, this month already. You've been having good times with friends. Now this could be with male or female friends, but you've been celebrating, you've been having good times. I see some of you hanging out in a threesome, having a good time, chilling out, laughing, dancing, and I feel like this light energy is so needed for Cancer, because I feel like in some ways you guys have had it heavy, lately. So there's a sense of celebration and a sense of I have things to rejoice. Your mental outlook is really changing. Your emotional mental outlook is really changing. You're coming from this place of I just sense this strength. I really sense this strength. And we've got the Hanged Man as well, which I love as well, because it's telling me that you have a patience. So it's like you're saying, I give up and I relinquish the need to control, and I relinquish my addiction to certain people or certain behaviors and things that no longer serve me, that actually took away my sense of strength and security. And I'm using this Uranian energy to create my dreams out of what is possible, out of what is present in the ether, to create what I want with my words, with my thinking, with a fresh perspective, knowing that I am fully worthy. I have people around me who love me and who I celebrate with, and I create, but I keep it to myself. I keep it to myself, my creations, my dreams, I keep them to myself. I allow them to gestate. I work on them in private. I progress towards them, but I am patient because I know that the universe will reward me. I love it. 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 Okay, and finally, what have we got? What can Cancer take to moving forward the rest of this month? What advice can Cancer heed? What give us a source of power that Cancer can have, or even a warning, whatever it may be. Oh, please tell me you can see all these cards properly. Let me move that up. Okay, I'm just going to move them up. Oh my god, you guys, like, could you even do any better? Legit. Look at it. So we've got the Empress. Okay, look, you finish in strength. So what's your advice? Stay strong, stay rooted in that beautiful strength that you're feeling, and that sense of confidence you're feeling within yourself. And for those of you who aren't feeling it yet, it is coming. Trust me, it's coming. But this strength, yes, this is the Leo card, but this also kind of makes me feel like, and look at all the white, because when I think white, when I think about the colour white, I often think about Cancer because I think about the moon. And look at them both in their white gowns. Look at the peacefulness on her face, strength, the Empress. We're talking abundance. We're talking a sense of self-worth that is unshakable. That has come about as a result of all the work you've done on yourself, as a result of all the pain and trauma you've been through as well, Cancer, because I know you have been through it. All the times you've been hurt, and it's almost like, there's just this complete release and detoxifying and a totally new, like, it could just happen like that. Like I said, that moment I had in my dream, when I woke up this morning after my dream. A sudden sense of just And it's not even how you have to try, it's just, you just know. You suddenly realise your beauty, your value, your worth. And there's no more addiction to giving away that energy, that love, that nurturing to other people in order to have their validation. There's no more just for searching for security in false places. Look at it, it's amazing. The only reversals that you pulled were in your environment and the things you can't control. And guess what? Those reversals, to me, were great. Everything else is coming up in an amazing way, and I mean, I love it. I am really, really, really proud of you guys. You've done so well. I hope you enjoyed that reading. As you can see, the mid-month readings are a little, they're slightly less kind of, how can I put it? What's the word I'm looking for? They're not like, they're more about how you're feeling and the energy, and it's, you know, but I like it. I like it as an extra layer. So it's nice to see that progress has been made since all that sword energy, and there was definitely a death that needed to happen there. But we had the Ace of Swords in your environment in your last reading, so it's nice to see it back again. So this is like a double whammy. This is a sure thing. You are going to be changing how you feel and how you think about yourself, and as a result, how you feel about yourself is going to change as well, and you open up the channels for so many blessings to come in, Cancer. Once again, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being my highest viewers. Mwah. See you guys.